Hey, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Sunil's View, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, guys. Today is another tutorial video. Well, it's gonna be a long one. So, strap your seatbelts on and time to get this party on this road. So, what you may think what today's video is, you might be seeing me on future all of my videos which I've done in the system that I've been using the OBS software for a while. Well, today we're going to be looking at how to create your own OBS setup from home. So this is my system, obviously. So I have mapped some keys on my keyboard. As you can see, there's a lot of pins and things around here. So there are some shortcuts to it because I do not have a Stream Deck software with me, but that's probably that you might need in the later part of your streaming career. But if you're doing streaming or if you're doing this just for YouTube purposes, OBS has got you covered. OBS as well as Streamlabs OBS, both are the same software. Either that Streamlabs is new and has a lot of updated features, OBS is an old one, but still both are pretty much same in designing everything pretty much the same. So we're going to be taking a look at how to set up Streamlabs perfectly. As you can see right now on the screen, sorry about all the games, this is actually the Streamlabs OBS software and this is the OBS software. So I need something to record myself with when I'm teaching you guys, so that's why I took it on my OBS setup. So this is currently recording, and the scenes and the sources are going to be the same for Streamlabs OBS. So let me get you up to speed, right? So first and foremost, let's hit the Streamlabs OBS. As you can see, this is the black screen that you probably will get, and don't get too frightened of what is going to happen. Simple. There are two things that you need to know. That is the scene and that's the source. Scene is simple as what you're setting it as. That is the scene. Sources, you got all your audio input, audio output, and other stuff. So basically, first I have already given a scene right now. You can see it on the screen. This is known as the test because I'm doing a test, so I have given it as a test. You can create anything and you can create how many number of scenes you need. So basically, if you see my OBS studio setup, you can see that I have two scenes, right? So if I hit F6 on my keyboard, it goes into like this. Sorry if my webcam is not working because I have tuned it to my iPhone setup, so I'll tell more about that on the future part of the video, but this is the same as that one. So if you're doing YouTube, probably have another scene so that you can cut it into. So keep your new scene as only your audio input device as well as your face cam. So rest is called cancelled. When on the test is the main source that are gonna be, but for now let's keep it simple. Let's go only to the test scene. So first and foremost, let's set up your basic setup. So this is gonna be all your widgets and sources that are gonna be. Basically, if you wanna do Streamlabs, use Streamlabs as your streaming service and you're doing streaming on either your Twitch or your YouTube, you need all of these on the right side to be enabled, because this helps you to have all your alert boxes, chat screen, and everything like that. So this is gonna be that, and this is basically gonna be all your other side when you're doing YouTube. Basically, some of them you don't need it, but some you need it, right? So first and foremost, we need to capture. Let's go step by step. First and foremost, you need to capture the window, right? So the desktop that you're recording right now. So let's go to window capture, and this you can use it, or you can also use your display capture. So display capture allows you to capture the entire display of your screen, and window capture is used when you can when you want to play games. Basically, you should have a prioritize between window capture and display capture, right? So if you're doing YouTube, I highly suggest you to use the display capture because it allows you to allows you to record everything that is going on the screen right now. And obviously, window capture, you can program it to whichever app you want to record, and the rest will be displayed. So this is going to be useful when you're doing game stream reviews and if you don't want anyone seeing your personal stuff on your desktop, right? So first and foremost, let's go into display capture because we're going to do that, and we are going to name it as display capture. Let's keep it, and let's add source, and this is going to ask you for display. So I have only one monitor, so that's why it's showing 0. If you have 2 or more options, you can give it as 1 and 2. It will already be displayed. Simple as that. Hit done, and pretty much this is gonna be it, right? So this is kind of look like a weird, right? So that you have to crop it. Well, you can see the all 4 corners, right? So just crop it as much as you can right now. make sure not to crop it too much and make it fit right into the screen. I mean, right into the black box on the back side, right? So that's how you should do it. Let me fit it a little bit perfectly. Yeah, cool, done, finished. Let's lock the system. So let me tell you about the systems right now. So if you lock it, I mean, if you unlock it, you can do all the customs, and you can also do filters and other stuff. And if you close this eye, the display will be blocked, so you can use that also. And preferably lock it, because when you're doing your other stuff regarding your audio stuff and you don't want to mess with the display capture, best to lock it so that everything is locked and nothing goes, nothing changes on your display. So first, display capture is done. Next, let's add your goddamn webcam. Where's the webcam? Where's the webcam? So video capture device. So this is the video capture device. The second thing that we are going to do is add our face cam. So that is the video capture device. You can add you can keep it as webcam. Let's give it okay guys, sorry about that, my voice just cut off in the middle. But anyway, as I told you before, I'm gonna name this as my webcam. And now pretty much that we are gonna do is add every audio input devices, right? First we are gonna do is input audio input capture. As you can see on my OBS setup right now, on this part, this is recording from the mic that is using right over here. I'm not using a Shure SM7B or some kind of fancy mic. This is a normal cheapskate mic. Any mic will do, but I'll make it sure. So audio input capture, let's give it as add source. So if you want to name this to your mic name, if you have any name for your mic like the Shure SM7B or something like that, you can put it, or leave it as audio input capture. Basically leave it at audio input capture, and you might see the levels disappearing, but in default is going to be set as default, so you can set it as built-in microphone or USB PNB audio device. This is what I'm recording right now on this, right? So hit the PSP audio PNB device and hit done. As you can see, there's the levels right over here. Make sure your mic doesn't go all the way to the red. It is okay to be on the yellow part of the region, but do not allow it to go beyond yellow. So the sound is going to be a little bit cramped when it goes to red, and it's going to get heavier, right? So let's get the lock it out. And next up is the audio output audio output capture. The simple as that. Audio output capture is whatever you want to record and whatever your audience wants to record. So preferably you're gonna use your inbuilt microphone to record all your things, or your Bluetooth headset. So as you might see from the OBS setup, it is different in Mac OS systems. As of now, I could not figure out how to put the audio output capture on an iMac. So if anyone is out there knowing more about Streamlabs, please do comment in the comment section below how to put the goddamn audio output capture. It is frustrating and I could not do it. So or ping me down at my Instagram at Sullivan. I'll pick you up there. But anyway, simple as that. Give audio output capture. You want to name it at anything, you can name it and hit add source. So first and foremost, mine is an iMac, so it might not show for you guys, but simple as that. If you hit the select option, it's going to show you whatever you're having on the screen. So it is going to show you either your inbuilt microphone or something you're having on your headset right now, like mine, and hit done, and the same level is going to be right over there. Same stuff, same everything is audio input capture. So this is the basic setup of Streamlabs OBS, and pretty much you're ready to go stream your live stream on, whether on YouTube or for your Twitch setup. So next up I want to tell is the main part. As you might see on the edge part, there's this settings tab right down there. If you go there, there's your general, all the system. Now go to stream, and as you might see, there's the Twitch. I have already logged in. I'm not streaming right now, so that's another thing. And now for the output system, you don't need to change any of that. Basically, you give yourself a recording path. As you might see here, it's downloads YouTube originals at Streamlabs OBS file. So this is where every file that you record is going to save. You can show it in your desktop, or you can have a new file. That is up to you guys. And next up on the system is audio. Preferably keep it at 48 kilowatts because that's what Twitch and YouTube platforms support. Keep it at stereo. Stereo allows you to record more than one channels, and keep every goddamn thing on this desktop as disabled. Don't change it. But for iMac users, I think you need to change some, you need to do some trickery stuff to make the audio output capture work. I'll put that on a later part of the video. That is going to be a little bit boring, and video is the same. You're not going to do anything. And the hotkeys. So hotkeys, remember to have hotkeys for everything. So this is the difference between the Streamlabs OBS and the OBS platform. So as you can see right now, I'm on my settings tab, right? So hotkeys, I have this much of hotkeys compared to that much of hotkeys on a Streamlabs OBS. Both are free softwares. I link both of them down in the description below, but it's the same sources and same hotkeys. So if you want to do any of that, keep it. I have kept at F5 at streaming and F6 at stop streaming, so you can do that. Advanced is nothing personal. It is the same color format, networks and everything. Scene collections is the same. If you want to export an overlay, you can do it. Basically, you don't need anything other than the things that I've shown you now. It's all just for looks. But if you're growing on Twitch, I highly recommend you to use an overlay so that you can have some great appearances. And pretty much this is it. Remote control is the same as whatever they say. It is a app that is used on your iPhone as well as your Android phone, the Streamlabs OBS, and you can control your Streamlabs camera switch off and on like you do it the Stream Deck software, right? So basically this is pretty much it. This is the basic stuff that is gonna be there. And next up, probably will need you to change the stream setup. This is this is gonna add your Twitch stream, and basically once you have logged in, that's it. Whenever you hit go live, it's gonna stream at your desired stores. And one more thing between the free and the software is you can actually log in with only one of the softwares as you can stream. You can stream to one only. So if you have your Facebook as well as let me show you. If you have your Facebook as well as your YouTube, you cannot do all the three at once or all the two. You need a Prime account costs somewhere around, I don't know how much it is. But if you're doing for only one, then this is pretty much it. The same setup is gonna be there for Streamlabs. The OBS software, as you can see right now. And this is the same thing that I'm having. So I have a cut. So this is gonna be cut my entire system. Sorry, you cannot see my face. I didn't give any camera systems right over here. So only my audio input and my audio, my video cam is gonna there. But if I give YouTube, it's gonna show my entire screen. So pretty much do the same as a new scene on this one. Keep it as new scene and involve only your audio sources on that one. And pretty much this is the basic stuff of this thing. And now there's some things that you can do, like you can add filters for your webcam, like this one. You can add a grayscale. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can sharpen your image. You can sharpen your image. You can do whatever things you want. And the next thing that I probably will tell you is that add filters. Whether you're adding filters for your webcam or your display capture, please make sure to add filters for your audio input capture, or otherwise it's gonna sound like muffled sound, something like that. The mic will not pick up. So first and foremost we are gonna add is the noise suppression. So these thing is all around your preference, right? So if you have a room dedicated for streaming and you don't have a fan like I do, and you do not have a noise, pretty much you don't need to add filters. Just add some kind of noise gate or a compressor or limiter feature, just to limit the voice to a perfect sound limit, right? Or if you're in a heavy surrounded room with a lot of big stuff, sounded stuff, add gain suppression and a noise gate. That's pretty much is gonna if you hit the gain, it's gonna increase it all the way to red. But do not put the gain first. Put the noise suppression or your noise gate according to your sources, and then at last add gain, because that will change your system's preferably setting. And what else? Basically this is only one that I want to tell you. That's pretty much it. And these are all you need to, if you're being highly paid streamer, then you can go and play with all the controls around here and all the gram features around here. But this is pretty much it. You have your web clamp, disk clamp capture, audio input as well as your audio output, and pretty much that's it for the Streamlabs OBS setup. The same is gonna be done for the OBS also. As you can see, this is all the things that I have given it right over here, and pretty much the same is gonna go. So let me see. I'll unlock it and move my display right over here so that you can see my screen clearly. So as you can see, I have given each separate colors for this. So this you cannot give it on your Streamlabs OBS software. So whatever I am running, that is working perfectly, I have given as blue, and whichever I do not have or it is not working, I'm gonna give it as red. And also I have your cut, as I told you before, and a lot of new things that you might learn where you're going, but that's not pretty much important. But hope you like this video. Hope you all enjoy this video, and I hope to see you again soon, ladies and gentlemen. Say how the video was down in the description below. Also don't forget to ping me down at Instagram to help me figure out the audio output capture for an Mac. But for a Windows, it's very simple. You just click, install, finish, done. Right, both of the OBS software links are down in the description. Go check them out and start streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Invest in yourself. With that said, it's your boy Sunil signing off. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Sunil's View, ladies and gentlemen. Push.